Respect is a crucial part of any friendship. When friends don't respect you, it can hurt and create distance. Understanding the reasons behind this lack of respect can help you improve your relationships and build stronger, healthier connections. Number 10. Overdependence. Asking friends for help is normal, but becoming overly reliant on them can damage the bond. When you depend too much on friends for practical assistance, emotional support, or decision-making without reciprocating, the dynamic becomes unbalanced. Friends may feel overburdened, overworked, or even exploited, which can make them less respectful of you. In order for friendships to be healthy, both people must support one another and feel appreciated and empowered. Excessive dependence can also hinder self-reliance and personal development, which lowers the level of respect and fulfillment in a connection. Number 9. Ignoring their opinions. Respecting friends entails appreciating their opinions, feelings, and thoughts, even if they diverge from your own. It conveys the impression that you don't value or respect their thoughts when you minimize, reject, or disregard them. Feelings of disdain and isolation may result from this. Ignoring their opinions also inhibits candid dialogue and keeps the bond from developing. Respect is shown and a better understanding is fostered when you actively listen to and validate your friends' perspectives, even if you disagree with them. It demonstrates your appreciation for their uniqueness and your dedication to upholding a civil, harmonious relationship. Number 8. Lack of boundaries. In order to preserve mutual respect and emotional well-being, friendships must have boundaries. You run the risk of feeling overburdened or taken advantage of if you don't set clear boundaries about what you are comfortable with. Whether it's how much time you spend together, what you talk about, or how much of your emotions you disclose. Friends that don't understand or value your limits could expect you to be there for them no matter what. Listen to their issues without offering anything in return, or put up with actions that make you uncomfortable. You may feel exhausted, resentful, and underappreciated as a result of this imbalance, which makes it harder for others to accept you as a unique person with needs of your own. You must clearly and consistently communicate your limitations and maintain them, even if doing so makes you uncomfortable if you want to set good boundaries. In addition to protecting your health, this teaches others to respect your independence and the mutually beneficial nature of friendship. Number 7. Inconsistent behavior. One of the most important aspects of developing respect and trust is acting consistently. Friends may find it difficult to trust you or predict how you will behave in certain circumstances if your mood, availability, or reactions alter significantly. For instance, it causes confusion and emotional instability in the connection if you are involved and helpful one day and then absent-minded or dismissive the next day without providing an explanation. Because they may worry about being rejected or misunderstood, friends may be reluctant to emotionally invest or open up because of this uncertainty. Inconsistency eventually erodes respect, since it conveys a lack of dependability and integrity. In order to create a sense of security and respect in your relationships, you must be consistent in your words and deeds, fulfill your promises, and keep a continuous emotional presence. Number 6. Not standing up for yourself. Healthy friendships are built on mutual respect, which requires each person to consider both their own needs and viewpoints, as well as those of others. If you often give in to other people's preferences, fail to express your true feelings, or hesitate from speaking up when something upsets you, your friends may begin to view you as passive or insecure. This could lead to a situation where your voice is disregarded or your goodwill is exploited, which would diminish your standing in the friendship. To stand up for yourself, you must be honest about your position, respectfully communicate your boundaries, and say no when it's acceptable. By showing that you value yourself and expect the same in return, this motivates friends to treat you with greater regard and care. Number 5. Dishonesty. Since it undermines the basis of trust, dishonesty is among the most harmful actions in friendships. Dishonesty causes uncertainty, hurt, and frustration, whether it takes the form of open lying, leaving out crucial information, or acting in ways that go against what you've said. Even little white lies can add up and make friends doubt your moral character and motivations. Friends feel uncomfortable disclosing their weaknesses to you when trust is lost, and the emotional intimacy that characterizes friendship starts to fall apart. According to research, lying weakens social bonds and fosters feelings of mistrust and loneliness in both the deceiver and the deceived, who may suffer with difficulties related to self-esteem as a result. Respect and a safe, genuine friendship depend on being honest, even when communicating the truth is hard. Number 4, neglecting friendships. For friendships to thrive, constant work, care, and attention are needed. It conveys a sense that you don't respect the friendship if you routinely ignore your pals by not answering their messages, constantly canceling arrangements, or displaying little interest in their life. Friends may get disappointed and lose respect as a result of this carelessness. Friendships are a two-way street. If one party stops participating, the equilibrium is upset. You can show your friends that you appreciate them and the friendship itself by making the time and effort to check in frequently, celebrate milestones, listen intently, and be there for them when things get difficult. This investment improves emotional ties and cultivates respect. Number 3, negative attitude. In friendships, a chronically pessimistic or critical mindset can provide an emotionally taxing atmosphere. Friends may find your interactions tiresome or unpleasant if you constantly complain, concentrate on issues without looking for solutions, or criticize other people. Friends may remove themselves from you or show you less respect as a result of this negativity, overshadowing the positive and encouraging aspects of friendship. Individuals are drawn to those who are upbeat, supportive, and balanced. Developing a more positive or constructive mindset does not imply disregarding difficulties. Rather, it calls for addressing them with fortitude, compassion, and an openness to finding answers. This change preserves friendships' emotional balance and mutual respect. Number 2, lack of empathy. The foundation of establishing trust and respect in friendships is empathy, or the capacity to comprehend and experience another person's emotions. Your pals may feel ignored, invalidated, or emotionally neglected if you don't listen to them, ignore their feelings, or interrupt them to demonstrate empathy. They may retreat and lose respect as a result of this lack of emotional support, since friendships are based on understanding and concern for one another. Listening intently, confirming emotions without passing judgment, and providing assistance when required are all components of exhibiting empathy. By demonstrating your real concern for your friend's welfare, you build mutual respect and a closer emotional bond. Number 1, disrespecting them. First, in friendships, respect must be offered in return and cannot be asked. Your friends are unlikely to appreciate you in return if you treat them disrespectfully, whether that be by insulting remarks, disregarding their personal space, spreading rumors about them, or disparaging their emotions. Such conduct erodes trust and leaves emotional scars that are hard to get over. Being fair, polite, and dignified to your friends sets the standard for how you want to be treated. Mutual respect can thrive in a secure and encouraging environment when polite behavior is modeled. Friendships become unbalanced, toxic, and unsustainable without this base. If you want, I can also suggest ways to improve respect in friendships. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe.